a little later, a little earlier. Dominique, welcome back to the show. New study by the CDC. I'll throw you right into the pit immediately. New study by the CDC reports that less than 25%, to be exact, 23% of adults in our country meet the federal guidelines for both aerobic and muscle strengthening activities during leisure time activity, LTPA, leisure time physical activity. Only 23% of the population, adult population, is meeting those guidelines, Dominique. I mean, that's a stunning statistic. I mean, stunning. Don't you think?
I agree. And this is interesting. Another study came out. I want to say that was published, last week or something, that study, if I remember correctly, the one you're reading?
Yes, this is from the CDC. Yes, it was on last week. I reported on it.
Exactly. Okay, so I saw the same study. And then also last week, ironically enough, another study came out saying that we're having more fit, obese people.
That's a bunch of bull.
As a whole, right? And so I was like, well, that's kind of contradictory. And so I tend to think that people are definitely under exercising. I don't see it, although it seems it's just this irony really, because it seems that more and more younger people, call them millennials for the sake of this conversation, somewhere between their 20 and 30, I would say, seem to be getting more and more fit, having a real conscious awareness of fitness and being in the gym, but doing it all for aesthetics, nothing to do with health, though.
They want to look pretty.
No, right, absolutely. No focus on health and longevity whatsoever.
Well, I don't care what their motivation is for going in there, just so they go in. Your comment about that article, and I've done a commentary or two on this topic, healthy, obese people. That is a bunch of baloney. I almost slipped a moment ago and said something else. What? Yeah, Stephen said, yes, you almost slipped. I mean, that incenses me. To say that's an oxymoron to healthy, obese people. What are you What are they? I guess if you took 100 obese people, some would be more fit than others, but that's within a population that is suffering from obesity, which is a disease. I mean, you could take 100 people that have cardiac disease. Out of that 100, you'll find, you could probably say, relatively speaking, some are more fit than others, but they have cardiac disease. I mean, it's just absolute nonsense.
But here's the point in that, and I agree wholeheartedly with you.
You don't have to.
Here's the twist.
Go ahead.
I understand. Here's the twist. So a lot of the obese people that they're talking about, the healthy obese, are actually younger. They're a younger generation. And so atherosclerosis, high blood pressure, hypercholesteremia have not actually shown up yet. They're not pre-diabetic. They're not running high insulin levels. Their high sensitive C-reactive protein levels are normal. Their A1C levels, normal. So all of the blood markers that we would use that would indicate a degradation in their health, probably for somebody that's lived that way longer, is not present yet in these quote-unquote healthier obese population because they tend to be younger.
I get, that's an interesting, do you have the citation for that article?
I do, and I will send that to you.
I mean, if you just give me the title over the air, that's fine too. I mean, that makes sense. But the fact of the matter is they're sick. I mean, this is...
Well, they will be. They will be.
No, they are. No, not will be.
But Dr. Garko, they don't see that. That's what you and I have talked about on the air. So because the aesthetic of, for example, a curvy girl is more acceptable now, they're not looked at as having any sort of health issue at all. it's embracing their curves. It's embracing their bodies. It's a whole body positive movement. And so sickness is the last thing on their minds or concerns.
Yeah, if you have the title for the art, just give me the title and we'll find it.
I have to look for it. Honestly, I don't know it remember off the top of my head, but I will. I promise. If I come across it during a break, I will send it to you.
Boy, you got me. Now you have me all worked up. That it drives me crazy. It sends the wrong message for these researchers to come out just because there are no biomarkers that would indicate that this young person is sick, has high blood pressure or high cholesterol or severe heart disease. They then classify them as healthy. I remind people, Jim Fixx dropped dead from a heart attack. Y'all don't know who Jim Fixx is. Look him up. And I can cite many other examples of people that were supposedly healthy and dropped dead. Jim Fixx was a runner. He dropped dead while he was running from a heart attack. He was supposed to be healthy. When you're obese, you are not healthy. You can stand there all day and scream at me if you want. I'm just telling you, the facts, people are entitled to their opinion, not their own facts.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
Shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. By itself, alone, is not a good predictor for weight loss. I can tell you that it is essential. It is absolutely essential to lowering the risk of many chronic diseases, disability, and mortality, early mortality. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest today is Dominique Ostrander. We're going to talk about a protocol to support your physical activity program. All right, before we go there, I have a quiz for you, okay?
Okay.
I want you to please tell me who said this. This is a quote. Quote, "The men lack sexual desire because of the moistness of their constitution and the softness and coldness of their bellies. In the case of the women, fatness and flabbiness are also to blame. Sudden death is more common in those who are naturally fat than in the lean." Close quote. Who said that? Was that Ben Franklin? Was that the Surgeon General? Was that Dr. Oz? Or was that Hippocrates?
Wow. Well, I would have to say Ben Franklin.
No, it was Hippocrates.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Hippocrates. All right.
Right, Hippocratic. Right, yeah, I understand. But Ben Franklin said a lot of very.
I know. That was the distractor. Here's another quote. And this, I'll tell you who said this one in a second. Here's a quote. Quote, "Thin people are generally the most healthy. We should not therefore indulge our appetites with delicacies of high living for fear of growing corpulent. The body is a ship which must not be overloaded." Close quote. You know who that was? That was Plutarch, the Greek historian.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have any labs. They didn't have any scans. They didn't have walk-in clinics. They didn't have
Well, they also didn't have social media either.
They didn't have that's social philosophy.
Right, but the social, I'm telling you, it's what's driving. And I did send you the article, by the way. I sent it to you and Gary.
Thank you. This is why I go berserk when I hear, oh, we got healthy, obese people. That's like saying you got an honest bank robber. Get out of here. He's robbing banks. He's not honest.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You shouldn't have said that. Look, I can see the veins in my head popping out of my head as I look on the TV screen. Oh, that works me up because then there's so many people that hear that and they say, "Oh, see, it's okay to be obese." What are they doing?
Well, now we don't even call it obese.
What do they call it? What do they call it?
You'll offend somebody if you call it obese.
Right. You call them
What?
voluptuous.
Voluptuous,
you call them
my
curvy.
Get at.
You
No,
call them curvy.
stop it, man.
Seriously.
The women, yes, curvy.
Then they can accuse me of being politically. I won't say you're fat. I think that's unkind and impolite. Obesity is a condition. Voluptuous. Get out of here. No.
Yeah.
I refuse.
No, it's Gary. Will you back me up here?
Yes.
It's curvy.
Yes, they will, and then they will bash you on social media.
Well, too
Right.
bad. Go ahead, bash me. Obesity is a disease. It's a condition. There's nothing, that's a medical term. Calling people fatso and stuff like that, that's cruel. And fatties and fat, no, that's not right. That I disagree.
But Dr. Garko, you have to understand that in today's world,
Ugh.
curvy, and that is in quotes, has become so acceptable as part of this big body positive movement. Though the girls may be obese, and I'm sorry to just focus on women, it's just an easier example because we don't, Gary, I don't know of a social media description because Athletic doesn't describe
No,
that. What would be the...
Well, you go with curvy because of the Kate Upton and the Leonardo DiCaprio dad bod movement. See,
the dad. So would a man describe himself on social media as the dad bod?
I would.
Sporting the
There's that voice out of the halls of the iHeartMedia studio.
There's the
I would. That was Steven. Oh, I love him.
So you have that dad bod movement. You have think about it. Kate Upton, Naomi Campbell. They've gone from these real skinny to voluptuous, I guess. Marilyn Monroe type look now.
Listen, Marilyn Monroe was a beautiful woman. Marilyn Monroe was not corpulent.
But she was a size 12.
Yes, but okay, so here's the difference now. So size 12
back then
in the day was probably like a size 6'8" now.
Marilyn Monroe was
a size 2 and a size
unbelievable.
20 years ago was teeny tiny, where a 2 or 4 now is not.
Listen,
it's almost.
You're right, Dominique. Let's go. You got to get me off this topic. Let's go to because I'm going to get all worked up here more. A supplement protocol to support physical activity. One of the biggest complaints people have, or one of the biggest reasons, excuses, whatever term you want to use, for people not engaging in regular physical activity is that they don't have enough energy. So as I thought about it, I said, Dominique knows a lot about this. Can you illuminate us on what would be a supplement protocol to support the energy levels in the body so that a person doesn't lose their ambition to want to exercise because they don't have enough energy? Can we talk about that little what time do you have to leave, by the way? Top of the hour?
10:30.
Okay, good. Okay, we got time. So let's build this protocol. What would you start with?
I would start with sleep.
It doesn't come in a bottle.
I know. I would start with good sleep. Good sleep is the setting. It sets you up for a bunch of positive things, right, the following day. So I would say let's do what we can to get you to have some good sleep, good solid sleep, so that you do naturally have more energy. Not to say that we're going to create some sort of thermogenic energy for somebody in this protocol, but a good night's sleep makes a world of difference in how a person functions.
Yeah. Now you're going to be accused. Now you're going to be accused now you'll be accused, as I am, of being trite and cliche.
I
get that.
I cannot even emphasize the importance of sleep enough.
I agree. I'm with you 100%. 100%. Full stop. 100%. start. That's an excellent recommendation. Start with some quality, the right quantity and quality of sleep. Bravo. That's where to begin. We're going to develop this little protocol today, and Hippocrates figured it out. Plutarch, the Greek historian, figured it out. Plato, I have quotes from Plato on exercise. They knew this over 2,000 years ago. This is not breaking news. I'm not saying anything that's, garden fresh here. This has been around this produce has been out for a long time. Come on, man. Keep moving. I love you. Keep moving.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50%
This is
of men
Dr. Michael
over the age
Garko.
of 30
Thank you for watching
consume
Let's Talk
less than the
Nutrition.
recommended
The show
daily
will
intake
return
of
shortly.
calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However,
This is Dr.
strong
Michael
bones and
Garko. Thank you
joints
for
require
watching
more
Let's
than
Talk
calcium.
Nutrition. The show will
Magnesium,
return shortly.
zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints.
This is Dr.
Ask
Michael
for Bone
Garko.
Up
Thank
at
you
your
for
local
watching
health
Let's
food
Talk
store.
Nutrition.
Or
Following
for more
commercial
information,
messages, the show will
go to
return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube,
for the best in
Facebook, and the
calcium
LTN
formulas.
website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m.
With the
Eastern.
number
Please
one
check your
high-potency
local
probiotic,
listings. We'll be
Ultimate
right
Flora.
back.
Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended
This is
to
Dr.
diagnose,
Michael
treat, cure,
Garko.
or
Thank you
prevent
for
any
watching
disease.
Let's
Number
Talk
one
Nutrition.
probiotic brand
The
with
show will
15
return
billion or more
shortly.
cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel
This is
a
Dr.
little
Michael
lighter, a
Garko.
little
Thank you for
more
watching
you.
Let's Talk
And if
Nutrition.
raspberry
The show
lemonade
will
is a
return
little more
shortly.
you, feel bubbly in a good way with Ultimate Flora probiotic fizzy drink mix. Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies and fizzy drink mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for
store
watching
shelves
Let's
has the
Talk
whole
Nutrition.
country
Following
buzzing.
commercial messages, the show
Cannabidiol,
will
or
return
CBD,
shortly.
might just
LTN
be the
streams
greatest
live Monday
discovery
through
of our
Friday, 9 to
generation,
11
and it
a.m.
comes
Eastern
from a
on
plant
YouTube,
that is not so
Facebook,
new.
and the LTN
Agricultural
website.
hemp.
The show also
Yes,
airs
after
on
70
radio
years
coast to
of
coast,
prohibition and
including Hawaii,
misunderstanding,
Monday through
hemp
Friday,
is back
9 to
help
11
you
a.m.
stay
Eastern.
healthy and
Please
balanced.
check your
Growing
local
research
listings.
is showing
We'll be
that
right
we
back.
have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf,
This is
all
Dr.
Plus
Michael
CBD
Garko.
oil
Thank you for
products
watching
provide
Let's
the
Talk
highest
Nutrition.
quality
The show will
hemp-derived
return
CBD
shortly.
products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today.
This is
And learn
Dr.
more
Michael
about the
Garko. Thank you
CBD
for watching
evolution
Let's
at
Talk Nutrition. The show will
pluscbdoil.com.
return
That's
shortly.
pluscbdoil.com.
You've heard the saying, first thought, best thought. In 1982, Ira Goldberg, the founder of Source Naturals, wanted to combine nutrients and herbs into one formula to support the body's natural wellness balance. Back This is then, Dr. Michael that thought Garko. was Thank you for revolutionary.
watching
Let's Talk Today, Nutrition. it's the country's Following commercial
#1
messages,
immune
the show will
supplement
return
wellness
shortly.
formula.
LTN
Over the
streams
last
live
36
Monday through
years,
Friday,
millions
9
have
to
used
11
and
a.m.
recommended
Eastern on
wellness
YouTube,
formula year-round.
Facebook, and the
Why?
LTN
Because
website.
it
The show
works.
also
With
airs
more
on
than
radio
25
coast to
vitamins,
coast,
traditional
including
herbs and
Hawaii,
nutraceuticals.
Monday through
This
Friday, 9
advanced
to 11 a.m.
bio-aligned
Eastern.
formula
Please check
surpasses
your
other
local
immune
listings.
products.
We'll be right
Immune
back.
and respiratory support, antioxidant defense, caring for the body's systems critical to immune health. That's what the Wellness Formula is all about. Now the Wellness Formula family includes an all-herb Wellness Herbal Resistance Liquid, Wellness Herbal Kids, and new Nightwell for wellness support.
This is
plus
Dr.
help
Michael
for sleep
Garko.
when
Thank you
it's
for
needed
watching
most.
Let's Talk
So when
Nutrition.
it comes
The
to
show will
comprehensive
return
immune
shortly.
support, that first thought is still the best. Source Naturals Wellness Formula.
This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk
This is
Nutrition.
Dr. Michael Garka. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return
Not
shortly.
so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. BDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off.
This is Dr. Michael
BDC's
Garka. Thank you for watching
already
Let's Talk
discounted
Nutrition.
prices. BDC
Following
even
commercial
offers
messages,
case
the show will
discounts.
return shortly.
And you can get connected
LTN
with
streams
BDC's
live Monday
VIP
through Friday,
mobile
9 to 11
program
a.m.
for
Eastern
additional
on
savings
YouTube,
and customer
Facebook, and the
rewards
LTN
throughout the month.
website.
The show
choice
also
is
airs
clear.
on radio
You can
coast to
save
coast,
at
including
Vitamin
Hawaii,
Discount
Monday
For a
through
store
Friday,
nearest
9
you,
to 11
visit
a.m. Eastern. Please check your local
or call
listings. We'll be right back.
813-907-7066.
That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid
This is Dr. Michael
Solace.
Garko.
New
Thank you
chapter
for
with
watching
the
Let's
benefit of
Talk
nature's
Nutrition.
wisdom.
The show will
Yerba
return
Prima,
shortly.
Pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, pre-4th of July edition of the show. 4th of July is this Wednesday, but, you know, I noticed the traffic was even light on the freeways today. Expressways around here, they called. When I live in California, are called freeways. So we're in the celebratory mood, I guess. Keep your powder dry. We're talking about a protocol to support physical activity and exercise. Why? Because people just run out of gas toward the end of the day. So here's a quiz question, Dominique. Who is more inclined to go to the gym and engage in leisure time physical activity? Okay? Which one of these two groups? Would it be white collar, managerial, professional types, or the adults working in, how can I put it, more physical labor professions? Which one of those two groups would be more inclined to engage in leisure time physical activity?
Wow, that is a hard question.
Would it be the professional and managerial occupations that would be more inclined? Or would it be more the blue-collar labor professions?
Wow. Well, okay, so when you first said it, I was like, well, yeah, maybe the managerial, because they're not getting the physical activity.
I'll tell you what I tell my students. Always go with your first instinct.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah. Yep. A recent National Center for Health Statistics report showed that among all working adults 18 to 64, those in professional and managerial occupations were most likely to meet the 2008 federal physical activity guidelines for both aerobic and muscular strengthening activities performed during leisure time, while adults working in production and related occupations were the least likely to meet the guidelines for leisure time physical activity, close quote. Good question, huh?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. We're not asleep at the switch. My dad worked for the railroad. We're not sleeping at the switch. Okay, the protocol, good start. Get a good night's sleep, get good quality sleep. Now, how do we build the protocol?
Okay, so the other, besides energy, is time, right? That's what everybody always says. Well, I don't have time. And even if I have the time, I don't have the energy or the wherewithal to do it. So we're going to start with the energy because we can't actually manufacture more time for someone. We can help them with their time management for sure. We tend to find time for the things that we really want to do, right? So there is a famous beat poet that said, if desire isn't followed by action, it was never really desire in the first place. And I believe that wholeheartedly, actually.
Then what was it? No, never mind. Don't answer that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I can't resist.
Then
Go
what
ahead.
was what? I didn't get your question.
Well, if desire is not followed by action, then it wasn't really desire. And then my question is, then what was it?
It was sort of like what we talked. Well, it was that sort of contemplative phase where it's like, yeah, I'd really like that to happen. That would be great. But then you're not really willing to put your money where your mouth is.
Okay. All right. Go
So-
ahead.
So
I have
would say
a
ribose.
more provocative answer, but go ahead.
Do you? Okay, go ahead. Let me-
No. This is daytime shows. We can't do this. Go ahead.
Ribose. First thing that comes to mind, I think, is one of the biggest helpers as far as helping people with energy. Now, this is, of course, this is with the understanding that their regular nutrition status, it has a good baseline. So they're having, a good diet, and they're having foods that are full of B vitamins. Their B vitamins are optimal. Let's assume that.
Well, that becomes part of the protocol from a supplement perspective. I was going to include a B complex, but go ahead. You already.
Yes, exactly.
But go
Right.
ahead. You
So
want to
B-
focus
okay,
on ribose. Go ahead.
Ribose, I do. And I think I chose ribose as one of my supplement protocol
Elements.
as part of the supplement protocol, exactly, is because of the fact that it increases energy and endurance. It increases ATP production within the cell. And for those, for example, for men, it actually works very synergistically with creatine. So creatine will actually increase levels of ATP during exercise. So those two have a great relationship with each other.
So you would put creatine on the list.
For a man, I don't necessarily know if I would put it in there for a woman, because women tend to be far more sensitive when it comes to water retention. Not to say that you will retain water if you're not loading creatine, and I don't want to take too far of a left turn. If you're not loading creatine and you're just doing like the recommended dose, which is let's say one scoop a day, then chances are you won't retain any fluid.
Turns out,
because,
I'm sorry.
well, I was going to say that creatine has a lot more benefits other than exercise. I mean, you're increasing ATP production in cardiac and skeletal. I mean, it's important. It's an important supplement.
Ribose, for those of you out there, and from a chemistry perspective, and you want it, Jaro formulas, we're showing it on the TV screen if you're watching, D-ribose. Ribose is a carbohydrate. It is a pentose, meaning 5, monosaccharide. It's a simple sugar, okay? I could give you the formula, but I don't want to bore you. This compound is wonderful, by the way, for cardiovascular health. Ask Dr. Sinatra. It's on. Doesn't he wave the glory flag with ribose?
Totally. Yes, it's part of his awesome foursome.
Mm-hmm. I used the Jaro. You know how many years I've used Jaro's ribose? I can't even count.
It's got to be at least 15 years.
At least.
Mm-hmm.
And I also use creatine. Those two, well, it's all about the ATP. When you got to make adenosine triphosphate. And if you don't have the compound, if you don't have the materials to make it, now you're in a lot of trouble. I'll give you the hierarchy of energy upon which it's biology that determines, the making ADP. And finally, if you don't have enough ribose, if you don't have enough creatine, if you don't have it, then the body starts to become anabolic in a very significant way. We'll continue this conversation. We're building a protocol to support physical activity, leisure time physical activity, LTPA, leisure time physical activity. So you have the energy to do this. Energy will help create some ambition. I used to have a cross-country coach when I was in high school. He said, fatigue will make a coward out of you. In other words, if you would stop running, and we did, cross-country, he was an ex-Marine drill sergeant. He had a golf cart. We used to run on a golf cart. And he'd come and scream and yell at you. I'm not kidding you.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. And welcome to this pre-4th of July edition of Let's Talk Nutrition. 4th of July will be this week, and we're just, we're dialed in. Reminding you to stay away from those firecracker foods, the foods that cause inflammation. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. My guest today is Dominique Ostrander, educated for Jar Formulas, talking about a protocol to support LTPA. That's not an organization. That means leisure time physical activity. New report by the CDC says that only 23%, it's 22.9 if you want to know exactly, percent of adults in our country, 23%, only 23% engage in regular leisure time physical activity. I have the full report here in my hand. It is how many pages is this report? This baby looks, it's pretty hefty. 20 pages, 21, 22 pages. And I printed it out. And I've been going through it. There's some interesting nuggets in here. Give you some insight into what's going on so you understand the problem. You can't come up with a solution if you don't know what the problem is, right? First of all, physical activity can be recreational, which means it takes place during your leisure time, or it can be occupational, obviously, meaning taking place during the performance of work. That would include household chores, by the way. Or it can include walking or cycling specifically for transportation or commuting. That's how they sort of construed or operationalized physical activity in the study. What's also interesting, they make a point, and they underscore it, and I'm reading directly now from the report, a quote, regular participation in physical activity lowers the risk of many chronic conditions, disability, and mortality, close quote. That's on page 1 of this report, the National Health Statistics Report, provided by your government and mine. Both leisure time physical activity and occupational physical activity contribute to total physical activity, no doubt. But they may not be equivalent activities. This is interesting. They may not have comparable health effects. Let me explain. If you are a construction worker and you're out there all day pouring concrete, building buildings, whatever you're doing, building highways, whatever. That's hard work. That's physical activity. You might be inclined to think, well, that's better than going to the gym and exercising, and you get a better benefit. Previous research has consistently demonstrated that leisure time physical activity has positive health benefits across a variety of health outcomes. On the other hand, findings regarding the health benefits of occupational physical activity have been mixed. Close quote. In other words, we know to a pretty good degree of certainty that
the physical activity that you would do at a gym, whatever, contributes to your health. The studies are clear on that. When it comes to the occupational physical activity, it's not as clear. So one wonders, do you get really the same health benefit from occupational physical activity compared to your leisure time physical activity? Good question. We also learn in this report, and let me turn to that page, I marked it, that professionals and managers are more likely, adults, that is, these are adults, than adults in production and related occupations to meet the guidelines for leisure time physical activity. In other words, generally white-collar professional manager types more likely to engage in leisure time physical activity than these production and related occupations. It's an interesting finding. There's any number of hypotheses for that. In general, and I'm not shocked, southeastern states were consistently overrepresented in all below average categories in the study. In the South, where gravy is a beverage, they do not like, apparently, to engage in leisure time physical activity, LTPA. For the most part, quoting from the report, adults 18 to 64 residing in the southeastern United States were much less likely than adults residing in other areas of the United States to have met the guidelines through leisure time physical activity, close quote. Those are some tidbits from the report. I'll share more. Dominique Ostrander is my guest. Dominique, welcome back to the show. We're building this protocol. So good quality and quantity of sleep, ribose, D-ribose, creatine. You mentioned B-complex. You have a product called B-Right. You're surprised I knew that, and I'm not looking at any notes.
I am not surprised you know that. You're very familiar with a lot of our products, actually.
I should be. Take a lot of them.
Right. 12 years on the radio.
B-Right, 13. B-Right, B-Right, B-Right instead of be wrong or bewildered. B-Right, this is a nice product.
It is. It is. Our B-Right is a complete supplement blend or B-complex. It's an optimized B-complex with everything from riboflavin to niacin, folate, which is nice, and it's the quatrefolate that's in there. More bioavailable. A lot of B-complexes don't have a methylfolate, and they just have a folic acid, and so your body doesn't really know what to do with that.
So
it contains both niacin and niacinamide, both forms of B3. I mean, it's a great B-complex. There's no flushing from it, which is also one of the side effects of B-complex that people don't like.
You start to itch. You get turn red and itch all over, and you think the skeeter's got a hold of you.
Right.
And B vitamins are famous for energy. I mean, we could go over that. But so ribose, creatine, B complex, what else?
So the other thing that had come to mind was we now have a product. It's an arginine citrulline sustain. And I chose this one because it's a synergistic combination of 2 amino acids, both of which support nitric oxide production, meaning blood flow and cardiovascular health. So I thought that by choosing something like, and then we're talking strictly exercise now, so because I also tend to love green tea on a daily basis also, just for its mild thermogenic effects without creating palpitations or increased blood pressure. I do love our green tea. But we're talking strictly for exercise and exercise performance. The arginine citrulline sustain along with creatine and ribose, you have a perfect combination of supporting ATP, supporting nitric oxide levels, energy production.
Is citrulline a vasodilator?
It is. So citrulline actually converts to arginine, and it increases circulating blood vessel levels of arginine for nitric oxide production.
What's the name of that product?
Arginine citrulline sustain.
Sustain indeed.
As a family.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figures Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. It is important to note that adults working in physically demanding jobs or engaging in physical activity as they commute to and from work may be less likely to engage in leisure time physical activity, close quote. That's a statement from the new CDC report that is provided by the government in the periodical called National Health Statistics Reports. I have the entire report with me. It's about 22 pages long or so. It's pretty extensive. Only 23% of adults in the United States engage in LTPA, leisure time physical activity. Now, it may not be a great predictor for weight loss by itself, but make no mistake, regular participation in physical activity does lower your risk for many chronic diseases. Heart disease, cancer, I can go down the list, disability, physical and mental, as well as early mortality. Dominic Ostrander is my guest, and given the importance of physical activity, and I don't care what age you are, I don't even care if you're an octogenarian, it's all relative. You can, if you're able to walk and able to move reasonably well, then you can still benefit. Even if you can't, even seated exercises and whatnot, you can still benefit. Dominic Ostrander is my guest. We're building and developing here a protocol to support LTPA, leisure time physical activity, sleep at the top of the list, ribose, creatine, B-complex, arginine, citrulline, sustain as a supplement, whereby you will make ATP, your arteries get you'll make nitric oxide production, and arteries get dilated, and so you get a lot of energy being pumped out very easily because the arteries are dilated. These are all good ideas. What else is on in your little basket of tricks?
Well, in my little basket of tricks, I would pull out CoQ10.
Of course.
Of course. I mean, really and truly, it should be sleep, CoQ10, B-complex, and then add the others, and then ribose, and then so on down the line. So obviously CoQ10, and again, I would say the ubiquinol form, the reduced form, your body converts ubiquinone to ubiquinol, and I would say that for those over, I mean, technically we say over the age of 40, but if you're 30 and you're starting an exercise program, I would say just go for the ubiquinol. All you need is 100 milligrams a day, and have that as one of your baseline supplements.
Is the ubiquinone the more bioavailable?
No, ubiquinol.
Then you
ending in OL
okay.
is more bioavailable.
Then what you meant to say was if you're 30, then you want to use the ubiquinone, right? Or
well, it depends. If you're starting an exercise program for the first time, I would, even at the age of 30, I would go for ubiquinol.
All right. I'm still thinking about what you said, healthy, obese people. You got that in my head. There's no such thing.
I'm telling you, it's because of this body positive movement. It has to do with embracing the way you look physically as if somehow that translates to what's going on the inside, but it doesn't. And so embracing your curves, again, in quotes, has nothing to do with your health status, although somehow, some way, it's getting all intermingled. And it's not. It's not able to be intermingled.
Race car drivers embrace curves, okay?
Right. I love your analogies.
Formula One drivers embrace curves. This business about weighing 175, 180 pounds and being, quote-unquote, curvy is cool. No, it's not. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. You'll put yourself at risk for heart disease, cancer of different types. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous for people to be promoting this. That what did you call it? The curvy what?
The body positive movement.
That's propaganda. It's
Gary, back me up on this because it's all over. I mean, it is just inundated in social media, and the more
I don't care if they're dropping flyers out of airplanes.
yeah.
It's propaganda. You're right. I'm sorry I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Gary, back me up.
I've agreed with her. I gave him examples from Kim Kardashian to Kate Upton to Leonardo. I mean, it's everywhere, and now they're making bathing suits for it.
They look
Right.
like drapes.
Right.
No, they're after they came out with Spanx, now they're making.
I see these middle-aged men down on Clearwater Beach with these pot bellies, flab all over, wearing Speedos. That's obscene. I mean, if you can imagine, that is unsightly. They should be given a ticket, cited.
Yes,
Well, do you
but
remember,
in
like-
days, okay, so here's the thing, Dr. Garko. So this is what actually is becoming very convoluted. In all seriousness.
Oh, go ahead.
We
I am
are
serious. Go ahead.
No, in all seriousness, we are being told to embrace and to love our bodies and accept our bodies and really not. And as a woman, I understand this because of this epidemic of girls with low self-esteem because of these images that they were told is the ideal female image. But now, in contrast to that, to challenge that, women are being told it's okay to be, and this again in quotes, curvy. It's okay to be, extra in certain areas because we're accepting you the way that you are. Underneath it all, though, we're also accepting poor health, but that's not talked about. That's not addressed
Okay.
at all.
All right. Do you have to go? You have to leave, huh?
I do. I have a
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing across the U.S. It's all good. Dominique Ostrander was my guest. She had to go. She had an appointment. And this protocol that she was putting together is useful because it will help boost your ATP production, adenosine triphosphate. And the body, there are two things that the body is, at least two things the body is constantly trying to do. Maintain homeostasis, a la the endocannabinoid system, and the transformation of energy. You have to be careful of your language because you can't make energy. It transforms it. You eat the food that has the chemical compounds in it, and they get transformed into forms that the body can biologically use to metabolize in the cells. And it's all about adenosine triphosphate. That is the major energy currency of the body. It looks to make it, the ATP, it first looks for the creatine. Then it will search, it burns all that up, it will search for the glycogen in your liver and in your muscle tissues.
It burns that up. Then it'll go for the glucose. It'll go for glucose in the bloodstream. Okay, burn all that up. Then it's going to go for the fat, the fatty acids, and burn those molecules for energy. You use all that up. Now you're in starvation mode, and you have become anabolic, and you're now converting amino acids into glucose. And you're in starvation mode. That's sort of the general hierarchy, and you have different cycles, processes involved, Krebs cycle, and all these different cycles involved in this process of eventually, bottom line, the body's trying to get production, ATP production moving and going all the time. No ATP, you die. Simple as that. I've said it a million times. I really enjoyed that part of chemistry. I mean, this is where it all makes sense and comes together. But in biochemistry, that's a nice picture.
Because it's you.
No, I meant the production quality of it. Thank you. It is about that. And as we age, one of the hallmarks of aging begins when sexual reproductive maturity is reached. After that, prior to that, the body invests a great deal of time, effort, and no pun intended, energy in maintaining energy levels because it wants to keep you healthy. This is biology. It is propagation and perpetuation of the species. We naturally selected to function this way through natural selection, as the theory goes. After sexual reproductive maturity is reached, offspring are raised, there is natural selection no longer protects you in that way. There is this slow, linear, downward decline in the body's ability to function in that way. The synthesis of ATP, what is it? One of the most common complaints among middle-aged and elderly people. I just don't have the energy. Because when you were younger, the body used whatever means it could find, materials. It made sure that you had enough energy. It made sure of that. After reproductive maturity, it doesn't benefit from a biological standpoint to engage in it. Now, that's a natural selection kind of outcome. So you have to counter that with diet and lifestyle. And you can maintain those energy levels and keep them up. Notwithstanding, you no longer have natural selection to help you with that. That is one explanation of what's going on with us. It is a hallmark of aging, decreasing energy levels in the body. So through science, we have figured out ways to use diet, lifestyle, dietary supplementation to counter this very natural tendency of energy decline. Aging is an unrelenting, unreversible process culminating in death. It was once believed you couldn't slow it down. Now scientists believe you can slow it down by supporting the systems of the body, understanding where the vulnerabilities are. And this whole business of exercise, I'm telling you, we've known this from cultures, we know this from clinical trials. There are thousands and thousands of studies to support this. Regular leisure time physical activity counts for a great deal of the variance in better health. Our ancient ancestors didn't sit and watch TV, drive to work, and sit in an office all day. Most of their time was spent moving out of necessity. You had to, or you would die. You had to hunt for food, they had to gather it, and they were running from predators. Predation was one of the major causes of death. Nobody reached life expectancy because they got eaten or killed. They got killed. Predation, predators. People forget about that. Our ancient ancestors, scarcity and stress. Modern day humans, abundance and stress. That is a bad combination. Both are stressful. Indeed, scarcity and high stress is stressful. Abundance, meaning food, and convenience, abundance and convenience and stress, bad combination.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube,
Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Here's the LTN health question of the day. I've been reporting on, within the context of my conversation with Dominic Ostrander, about a protocol to support physical activity, athletic performance, regular leisure time physical activity. Within that context, I've been reporting on this new study reported in the National Health Statistics Reports. It's an actual report provided by the government, and it identifies a startling and, I should say, I guess, stunning and sobering statistic. Only 23% of adults in our country engage in regular leisure time physical activity. That's amazing to me. Most people want to do it. Most people really want to be engaged in it, but eventually they don't. Here's the question. Which of the following two groups is most likely to engage in leisure time physical activity, regular leisure time physical activity? Professionals and managers, or production and related occupations? Which of those two groups is more inclined to engage in regular leisure time physical activity? Professionals and managers, or adults in production and related occupations? If you have the correct answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. We've been doing that day in and day out for 13 years. Here's the number to call.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
If you're interested in a nice report, if you go to the National Institutes of Health, Office of Dietary Supplements, they have a 40-plus page report entitled Dietary Supplements for Exercise and Athletic Performance. I was telling Gary, this is a keen report. And some of the statistics in here are remarkable regarding athletes and their use of dietary supplements. Believe you me, man, the science of contemporary athletic performance includes the use of dietary supplements.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I get sideways with these physicians that keep going on CBS, one in particular, one doctor, and just trashing left and right at every bend and turn the use of dietary supplements. He ought to be ashamed of himself. He leads you to believe there was never one scientific study. I could entertain you for the rest of your life with all the studies that have been done on dietary supplementation and their contribution to health generally and athletic performance specifically.
Well, my thing is it's almost physically impossible to eat everything that you need to fulfill your daily allowances of everything.
It's tough. It's tough.
I couldn't do it. We did. We tried for a week. If I couldn't do it, remember?
It's hard. It's very difficult. Now, I do think that dietary supplements are overrated in this sense. People think, well, I can commit nutritional and lifestyle violations, dietary and lifestyle violations, and all I got to do is take supplements. That's an overrated view of supplements. They will not be able to counter those violations in the long run. They weren't intended to do that. That's like saying I'm going to rob banks, but my goal is, like with the bank robber, not to get caught. Come on, man. You're going to get caught taking that route of, committing lifestyle smoking, not getting enough sleep under heavy stress, not eating right, and then take supplements to do what? What? How? Vitamin C can't counter that. I don't know of any protocol to counter all of those violations when taken together as a constellation. That's what I mean. The bank robber says, I'm going to rob the banks. My goal is I just won't get caught. I just won't get caught. I'll commit all these nutritional and lifestyle violations. I just won't biologically get caught. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Go to Tampa, Florida. Yvonne, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. Happy 4th of July. Hi, Yvonne. What happened to Yvonne? She's there. Well, you talk to her, Stephen. See if you... Anyway, I'm just trying to make the persuasive argument that usually the fast way should be the last way. There really aren't any shortcuts. And if you want to engage in regular leisure time physical activity, you have to make a commitment. And you have to be consistent. I've written about this, how to keep your goals and sustain them. Commitment, consistency are basic minimum requirements. You just have to make a commitment. Yvonne, what's the what? I want you to think. I want you to think about your answer. Okay, there's a hint. If I'm asking you to think about it, then think about it. Which of these two groups is more likely to engage in regular leisure time physical activity? Professionals and managers, or production and related occupations?
Well, I think it's production and related.
Yeah, I know. But I asked you to think about your answer.
So okay, it's managers.
$25. You want a $25? Professionals and managers are more likely. It could be that
more likely. Okay.
Yeah, they're more likely to engage in leisure time physical activity. It could be that these folks that are doing these hard manual labor jobs, when they come home, they are dead tired, and they're just totally out of gas. Now, I have a couple of pals at the gym. That Danny is one of them who works hard, laborer, but he's in the gym every day. God bless him. Congratulations, Yvonne. Thank you for listening to the show. We're glad that we could give you the $25 supplement gift card.
Thank you, Dr. Garko. I love your show.
We love you for loving our show and listening. We appreciate you. And tomorrow I'll talk about firecracker foods. Those ones that heat you up and light you up like Roman candles. That's not a good idea. Your health is your wealth. See you tomorrow. it.